Well, hello everyone, what is going on? It is TheAlmightyGeoff and we're here with episode 41 of Grand Theft Auto 5. In the previous episode, we started off by collecting the first 10 barrels of nuclear waste. We completed the mission Caida Libre, where we had Michael and Trevor working for Matty Madrazo to shoot down the plane that was carrying his cousin, who was going to testify against him, and retrieve the documents. Although Trevor didn't take too kindly to Martine's reward, in inverted commas, and so instead kidnapped his wife Patricia, meaning that those two are now basically forced out into the desert and can't come back down without being attacked by his men. Which led us to switching out to Franklin, where we completed Deep Inside, which had us taking another car, the JB700, for Devin Weston by breaking into Solomon Richards' studios and stealing it and escaping from everybody. Which is very much a James Bond-esque film, especially from the sort of cheesy era with like the ejector seat and everything, which was quite funny. And to finish up, we went through the typically gruelingly difficult stunt plane time trials, which I actually managed to get to go on all but one of them. So I was quite impressed with that, and I hope you guys were too. Now, usually we start this episode with a collectible set, which would be the second set of submarine parts, but I didn't realise that we can't actually switch back over to Michael and Trevor until we do this next mission, which is called Minor Turbulence. I thought it was just we can't take them back down south until we've completed a mission called Monkey Business, which remains to be true, but you need to do this mission to unlock control of those two characters again. Now, this is very similar in the same sense as Mr. Phillips, so you start the mission with another character but play the actual gameplay as a different one, which is exactly the case here. We started with Franklin, but we're actually going to be playing through most of the mission as Trevor. So yeah, I think instead, rather than tacking the collectible set on to the beginning, I will record this episode and the next as per usual, and then I will put the collectible set at the end of the episode and then at the start of the next one, you know, just as per usual really. So yeah, let's go ahead and start up this mission. It's just Franklin's just going to find out that Mikey ain't home. But I mean, there's not an awful lot Franklin can do now anyway, in terms of side stuff.
Where you at, man? Your house is empty.
So we might as well.
Hey, I had to kind of lay low for a while. Yeah, that nice Mexican we met. Me and T did that job for him, and we fell out.
You gotta be joking.
I wish I was.
So where you at now?
Desert, out by Alamo Sea.
Alright, well, I'll hit you if I find anything.
Absolutely. Oh, hey. Trevor's got his wife.
Trevor's got a wife.
No, the Mexican's wife.
What? I don't know what to say about that one.
Nothing. Nothing to say about that.
Run!
Oh, Trevor's awake.
I'm back!
Coming, Trevor!
Bring me my coffee, I'm gonna cut your arm off.
Absolutely! Who the hell's that, your maid?
Oh, business partner. Good guy. Very loyal. Ron, that is Michael. And this is Patricia. Listen, beautiful. You know, I'm sorry about everything that's happened. And, you know, I can't guarantee no harm's gonna come to you. I might have to chop you up into little pieces before spraying your pulp mess down the drain. I really hope it doesn't come to that.
Oh,
I appreciate
such
your
romantic.
honesty. You are a good man. I can see that.
You need your eyes examined then.
Ron, you miss me?
Yeah, Trevor, a bit, I mean.
How's the fucking business?
I tried.
If you're gonna give me a sob story, I'm gonna rip your fucking throat out and shove a turd down the hole.
It's not a sob story. It's just not quite come good yet. But I heard about something to do with Merryweather.
Those assholes
Big
again.
cache of weapons they got coming in. So I thought you might want to, requisition it.
Fantastic! Let's go!
Man.
Whoa, no, not you. Sit down. You're a wanted man. Stay low. Now watch her, okay? She's a good lady. Let's go, Ron.
Good to meet you, Michael.
Fucking come on, let's go!
Mark can't make head nor tail about what's going on. I love it.
We've got a plane over at the airstrip.
Okay.
Alright, let's go!
Now I have some rather fond memories of this mission.
What are you going to do?
We're not gonna take out a private army on the ground, Ron. We gotta meet them in the air.
Okay, well, look, I knew that you were pissed after the Merryweather heist, giving back the hardware.
That was bullshit!
Right. So I've been monitoring chatter, tapping into Merryweather networks.
Feels good to be back in the company of a professional.
I gotta say, I got it. Now, I was expecting something a little more impressive. The late, great Michael Townley.
Not so late and not so great, right? And no longer called Townley. The years have not been terribly kind.
What's the end game, man? We had a good thing going without him.
If it's such a good thing, where's my money, huh? Where's my consultancy and my big fat dividend? I want a franchise network, Ron. I want reward cards and merchandise. I want to make gun violence and drug dependency accessible to every man and beast from Hove Beach to Vespucci. I want country clubs and a depressed wife with blonde hair and a hot little secretary who bounces on my boy.
There's Oscar's business. That's bringing cash in.
My stake in Oscar's thing ain't under the TP conglomerate umbrella. I want my own brand success.
It takes time.
Time and money. Sure, and Michael Townley, the Santa, the fuckface, is gonna give that to me.
Okay, I think we're done chatting now. Now this is, even without waiting for these guys to finish rambling, a long-ass mission.
That's the best we can do?
And it does have... I don't think it's got a time requirement, but I think it has an accuracy one. There is a fight coming up, which means
I'll get you on the radio.
if you die... Or it might be mission time and no accuracy, I'm not sure. It's one of the two. It's one of the ones that is dependent on you not resetting from a checkpoint. And there comes a moment towards the end of the mission where it's quite easy to die. Which means if you do, you'll fail that optional and have to do the mission from the start. And this involves us chasing a Merryweather cargo plane for the most of it through most of the northern part of San Andreas in a slow crop duster. So yeah, so we're going to do with the radar thing again, which we had to do with in Nervous Ron and in some of those air traffic missions for Oscar. I'm fairly sure this is the last time it comes into play, so we never have to worry about it again. But then again, I don't think there's much more in terms of flight missions. There's the plane right ahead, as you can see. So, I mean, I'm hoping it's the accuracy one. I definitely know it's one of the ones that are dependent on you not setting a checkpoint. That's for certain, because I know there's plenty of times that I've died and had to restart.
I thought I said that.
You did. It's just I don't see how you're going to...
You'll see.
Keep low. Remember, don't want to give him reason to think you're suspect.
Okay,
I'm in control of this.
Yeah, I hope it's the accuracy, because then we have a chance of getting this golden screen, and I don't really want to repeat this mission. And this, you know, I feel like, because I mean, this whole chasing the plane thing is sort of a thing you don't want to do more than once. But if we need to, we need to.
It's vital you don't fly right over it.
Loud and clear.
But yeah, I forgot to mention, I did do Caida Libre and Deep Inside again to reach 100%. Caida Libre, surprisingly, I got it on my second go. I.e., my first replay, I got it, which is quite odd considering it usually is one of my hardest times to get gold with that mission time. I think I got it out of the park. I got all of the objectives in one go.
Cargo plane's got 4 jets, a 200-foot wingspan.
Yeah, and I'm in a crop duster. This is something I'm acutely aware of. Enough.
Okay. I think it would have been probably faster in one of Oscar's planes, which would be a lot easier to use. I'm sure I'd be completely fine with us using it if it meant bringing in more weapons. It was, you know, just give Oscar a little bit of the share for his business, and I'm sure I'd be quite cool with it, but... Oh. Hick type dudes. Oh, that must be the O'Neills. That comes up to a mission we're probably going to be doing maybe next episode, I think. If we're keeping up with the 2 per episode, which is still... Yeah, I might actually end up doing that because we've got the new
You know, Ronald,
Stranger and Freak.
Ronald, You there?
Reading each other.
Ronnie, old boy, I never thought I'd say this, let alone think it, but it's good to be working together again.
I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to have you back. We're a good team.
Every team needs a leader, and a mindless follower or two.
That's right, boss.
Actually, now that I think about it, now we've reached this bit again. Oh. And just as I was about to say, I distinctly remember that this, actually flying there, is the tricky section. See you in a second. Alright guys, we're back. I just decided to restart the mission and we're dead. Yeah. Pick back up.
Plenty low enough, Ron.
Where I died last time. I did take the opportunity to check the mission objectives, the gold achievements I should say, between the takes. And I was correct, it is the mission, the accuracy, which is part of this mission. There is no mission time requirement, so hopefully we should be able to survive this, considering that Trevor is basically the best one equipped for combat situations. Hopefully, if we do actually manage to get to the jet, we shouldn't have any problems reaching the rest of the optionals. So, I just hope for the best.
Most certainly. These bricks, Merryweather, they're what? Using these guns for a coup in West Africa? Protecting some mineral-rich warlord? Confiscating the weapons is practically a public service. Karmically, we're golden! What's not to be sure about?
When you put it like that...
Handle your end, okay?
I know we're coming up to a bit in a moment where we don't have to worry about the base getting pissy when we get above the certain limit. It's pretty soon, you know, hopefully the sooner the better, which means we can get away from the ground, which means I'm less likely to crush this horrible to control, slow, heavy, large surface area that could get hit by a bleed tree crop duster. And we can start making our way up towards the jet. But yeah, trees are your biggest enemy in this, I'd say.
Alright.
There we go.
We're out of military airspace.
Beautiful.
Clear to gain altitude.
Here we go!
I don't know why they got such a large covering of the skies. Like, it's on the other side of the state.
Identify yourself and state your intent.
This is Captain T in a 1989 crop duster, just enjoying the beautiful San Andreas weather.
Unidentified aircraft, divert your course or we will be forced to shoot you down.
Really? Shoot me down? Well, that seems a little extreme, doesn't it?
Well, it's not the first time they've proved to be a bit of arseholes. Now, this is also another like tricky bit when it comes to keeping alive, because they ain't lying when it comes to shooting you down. You've just got to basically sink from side to side. They'll open up the back and they'll start shooting. Which, knowing my luck, I probably will. Probably will get hit. But apparently, if we stay from below and then just shoot back up when we get right next to it.
You're actually firing rockets?
Might be in for a shot. No pun intended. Oh, we're not quite there yet.
BD's out of the way!
Okay. Come on, T, come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You can do it, you're there, dude, you're there.
No, I can't go!
Lovely.
He crashed into the plane!
Alright, you're also got to be careful because of the fact that the back end is open. You don't want to run into any oncoming vehicles. Oh, careful, nearly ran out the bleeding plane then. That would not have been good. You can't just camp. You gotta keep moving.
Fuck you!
We have a com sit in the cargo hold.
Whoa!
Alright. Let's take control. Activate. There we go.
Now, who's gonna fly fly this thing.
That would be me. Get all the blood on his head.
Air traffic control. There's been a change of personnel and destination on the Merryweather jet. We are now landing at Mackenzie Field.
Yeah. Even though we're like miles away, it will always take you back down to basically as southern as you can go.
The cargo jet is now part of the TP Enterprise fleet. You with the mech?
I don't see how he thinks we could be able to land this on that tiny little airfield, which is just about big enough for the plane we came down
Who
on.
are these guys?
Attention, Merryweather jet. We're under orders to escort you to base. Change course or we will engage.
Or you could diddle yourself. Ron, I've got a fucking Air Force on me.
They deploy jets. Try and fly over them, T.
We'll see if that helps.
Any offensive action will be met with overwhelming retaliation.
I'm landing at Mackenzie Field. We can discuss this there.
I'm very tempted to try and do a barrel roll, but at this point I do not want to necessarily endanger myself. As I have said already, I do not want to redo this mission again. I'm fairly sure we got the accuracy. We've definitely done it in terms of not dying, but we missed about 2 shots, but I'm sure they're leading enough with that. I think the overall score is about 70%. So we should have got that.
You understand the effort I've gone to be here, pal.
And there's another one when it comes to the concluded part of the mission, which I'll show you when we get to it. And that might be it. There might be one with headshots, which we should have got, because I was thinking there might have been a headshots one, and I shot everyone with a headshot. So
You wouldn't shoot me down anyway. Think of the ground casualties.
I mean, they can clearly tell that we've hijacked the plane. I'm surprised they didn't just shoot us down immediately. But
Authorization process complete. Clear to engage.
oh,
Eagle 1, Fox 2. Eagle 2, Fox 2.
oh no, you don't. Oh,
I'm here.
oh dear.
Plane's done, Ron. Ron, are you reading?
Dig! The engine! Get out of there, boss! I don't want to lose you!
I can't do
Oh, I can't control it. This is the game now.
They gotta shoot. I'll bail. Got one.
Okay, now, oh god, you don't want to jump straight out. The last objective is to get out of the plane in a car. So, and out we go.
Spoiled it for everyone.
Down she goes, and again suddenly we're transported to the Alamo Sea. So try and get a bit close to the ground. That thing's going to conveniently land right in the big body of water. But you can, yeah. Alright, let's bail from there now. And just try to land a bit close to the ground. Don't actually crash though. And that should do it. Oh, there she goes. And if we land this thing rather delicately on the ground. And boom. That should end the mission. How did we do? If it ain't gold, I'm not happy. But it's gonna be gold. It better be gold. Look at that. Oh, 100% accuracy. I thought we missed a couple of bullets. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Very happy with that. I don't know if Trevor makes any calls. Oh, yeah, he does to Ron.
Trevor! Shit, are you okay? I saw the plane go down.
I survived, and Lizard Army didn't do so well, so that's something.
Ah, thank God. The fuselage went into the Alamo Sea. You might be able to salvage the hardware with dive gear or something.
Ah, good idea. But it'll take time. Tell Oscar he ain't getting these guns.
Okay, look, I gotta ask. Are you in with the federal government? An agent, Sanchez, was round here saying you and Michael had to meet his supervisors at the garage, the cook site.
Fuck, I gotta do this, okay? But I'm using them, all right? They ain't using me. Let's make that clear. Come to my barbecue tomorrow.
Okay, so there's a few more things I want to get done today. First of all, I'm going to switch back over to Michael because he can now knows the best time to do his third meeting with Dr. Friedlander. Now, obviously we can't get into the city, so we do this one over the phone. Now, obviously, we only actually had 2 opportunities to do this. First, after doing Mr. Solomon's, we got the text at the end of the episode saying to call him, but it's better to do this after minor turbulence, so let's do so.
Hello, Dr. Isaiah Friedlander speaking.
Hey, Doc, it's me.
Michael, how are you?
Not good, Doc. Not good at all.
Well, we spent a lot of time over the years discussing how negative actions lead to negative thoughts as much as the reverse. Because of the compounding of your classical low self-esteem with your assorted sexual hang-ups, the desperate search for the easy answer in life, and your profound narcissism, reality will have a habit of handing you a repeated kicking. Anyway, what's up?
Well, Doc, when you put it like that, I'm afraid I ain't got much hope.
Have you been acting out again, Michael?
Things are bad, Doc. Really bad.
Tell me all about it. Sharing is winning.
I'm out in the desert now, Doc. My wife left me, my kids. Ah, Christ, we upset some guy, but that wasn't enough. We stole his wife. Now we gotta leave town. I'm living in a trailer with my psycho old buddy Trevor. He keeps killing people, Doc. I mean, you know, shit, me too, but... Ah, Christ, things are just really fucked up again.
You've got to make more time for therapy, Michael. This is a major relapse. Any other violent outburst, Michael?
I've been out of control, Doc. I think I got, you know, an imbalance or something. You know, I mean, one minute I'm one person and the next minute I'm another person.
And you sometimes feel you're not responsible for your actions. It's all denial.
There's a part of me, Doc, I just can't seem to control.
What about your sexual problems, Michael?
Well, you know, I've been a good boy in that regard. I'm making real progress, Doc.
We are making progress, Michael. You're finally listening to me. Great.
So, hey, you know, as you can see, I'm kind of doing better. You know, not perfect, mind you, but better.
You know, therapy can really help you, Michael, which is why you should be really pleased with what you're doing. But I'm gonna have to stop you there. Oh, and there is one thing. Phone sessions are a little more expensive, obviously.
Obviously.
But so fulfilling. Let's speak again soon.
I like it went from, oh yeah, my life is absolutely awful, now I'm stuck in the desert, and then sexual problems, hey, I'm quite good. Hey, you know, I've never been better. It's just like, yeah, you're stuck without your family, with the psycho. Great. I wasn't expecting Trevor to have actually moved, which is kind of annoying, but I don't think we're too far away anyway. We are going to start up our new Stranger Strand, which we unlocked at the end of kind of Libre, but obviously we couldn't actually officially start it until now, because of the fact that, well, we couldn't actually play as Trevor. So this is... Oh, I left a pie. Oh, okay. Cheers, Cletus. Yes, this is a 3-part Strange and Free thing. They all unlock after you do each one. So perhaps we'll try and get one done for the next couple of episodes. It's the only thing really that's stopping us from just going full... like going all out with missions at this point. There's only a select couple of other activities we can do, very few of which are actually available to us right now. So yeah, we'll keep up with these. Obviously the only other one we can currently work on is the closing cutscene to the submarine parts, which we will probably be, I think we'll be doing it next Monday, because once I've done this I'm going to edit in the as yet uncompleted second set of submarine parts, and then the third set, which will be the last set, will go up as per usual at the start of
I've been thinking about
episode
it. I'm not
43.
quite sure if I'm ready to accept an apology.
Where is my wife?
Patricia doesn't want to speak to you. And frankly, neither do I.
I will find you.
Okay. Well, I'll put some coffee on then. I'll see you soon.
You keep your eyes peeled.
All right.
Don't miss any telltale signs.
Если присмотреться, вина есть во всем.
Smell any funny spices?
Я ничего не вижу, босс. Эй, придави документы.
What?
Паспорт давай, ебарь, мам.
I don't fucking understand you.
А, да ты по-английски не шаришь. Что за хуйня с тобой? Я говорю, паспорт покажи. Все вы нелегалы как один. Ты под гражданским арестом, ты понял? Америка — страна возможностей, а я воспользуюсь возможностью послать тебя обратно через границу, откуда ты приперся. What?
Very good, Joseph. Real fine. We'll make a civilian protector of our nation's borders from undesirable elements of you yet. Sorry, citizen, just a training exercise.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm so glad that you patriots are out here defending this fine American desert sand.
Well, thank you.
When you could be in town fucking some girls and further destroying the gene pool.
Hey, there's a real problem here.
Да, люди, мотивированы необходимостью прокормить свои семьи, едут сюда работать по-черному за копейки и прут в эту страну.
It's a disaster! And that's why we formed the Civil Border Patrol.
Oh dear.
Wait. My Patriot meter's going off. Oh. Come on, both of you. We've got some illegals over them hills. Come on, you drive. You drive, let's go. Drive, get in the back.
Боже, храни королеву.
I love a very thinly veiled Rockstar's true beliefs are there. It just sort of
What's
saying
your
like,
name,
oh yeah,
citizen?
yeah.
I'm Joe, there's
Morons.
Joseph. Trevor. Okay, Trevor. Well, it's saying we need to head for the Yellow Jack Inn.
Oh, good. They love me in there.
I'm definitely getting a strong reading. The Patriot meter predicts undesirables with up to 79% accuracy.
Surely this is a sick joke. I mean, I love hanging with freaks, but you two losers cannot be for real.
Unfortunately, this is as real as it gets. These people are criminals who threaten our way of life and drive down our property prices.
Они думают, что могут приехать сюда в поисках лучшей жизни для себя и своей семьи. Это противоречит Конституции.
Come one, come all, I say. This country's got bigger problems to deal with.
We'll say tea.
Well, that's because you've been brainwashed by the secular media. Don't you worry, though. We'll convert you. My brother showed some, well, let's just call it sexual weakness in his younger days. But now he's a happily married man with 3 children, and he rarely acts out. Hey, if you do well in your civil border patrol trial, we will, of course, pay you for your time. Last time I looked, this was still a service-driven market economy.
This I have to see.
Okay.
Here we are. No sign of illegals out here. Well, they must be inside. Go see if you can flush them out, Trevor.
Is there any place in the world I'd rather be than drunk as a skunk at the Alamo Sea?
Hey! You're banned!
Oh, this is pointless. Everyone in here has done something illegal.
All right.
Trevor, get out here now!
Okay. Stop. Oh shit. Oh, did we get him? Did we get him? Yes, we did.
They're in that car. Let's go. Go subdue those illegals, Trevor. I want to see.
Okay, so we have an optional to stop them from getting away within 20 seconds, which we managed to do.
Sorry about that, pal.
Don't apologize to them. They're the ones breaking the law here.
Okay. I do what you say. Hijo de la chingada!
Oh, very nice, Trevor. Respectful but firm. We can handle it from here. Get in the vehicle. You've had your fun. It's time to go home. We'll soon sober you up.
Okay, and I think the second optional there is to leave in the car that you stole. So there we go, another gold medal. Awesome. So yeah, obviously Trevor likes to associate himself with people he doesn't actually agree with politically, but there you go. And also people who I don't agree with politically. I know I'm not American, but obviously there are idiots like that in the United Kingdom, and I disagree with them strongly too. Anyway, obviously this is where the collectible set is going to go in now, because we can actually do those collectibles. So I'm going to whack in the as yet unrecorded second set of submarine parts, and I'll see you guys when we're done. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too long. That sets us up to 20 out of 30. Yeah, awesome. So let's have a look at our stats. Thankfully we got both golds in this time. Obviously it took us a second attempt to get minor turbulence because we crashed the plane halfway through, but we got there in the end. And obviously there you can see Caida Libre, which I managed to get with just about 30 seconds left on the clock, which is about as good as you can get with that mission if you rush it. And obviously didn't have a helicopter the second time, so it's not too bad that. And those deep inside, the only one we didn't get was reach top speed, which I just basically used Franklin's special ability to make sure I got that. And the running over the outer is easy. I just forgot to do it the first time, so as soon as you're driving away, I can actually see it in the footage when I was watching the episode back. He just basically staggers out with it close into the middle of the road. You've just got to hit him again, and Bob's your uncle. And then got my character Strange and Freaks, Civil Border Patrol, great first time. Sort of band within 40 seconds, you actually have quite a lot of leeway with that, but obviously once they start getting away and you've got to get in the car and chase after them, it becomes a lot more difficult. So if you just use Trevor's special ability when you leave the bar and just load everything you've got into the car, they will stop. So yeah, that's all there is to that. So next time we will start off with our second set of nuclear waste. We will see if we can get the second part of Civil Border Patrol up, so I might just wait a couple of days for that to show up and we'll get that done. And we will continue with the next mission, which I believe sets up the fourth heist we're going to be doing, which is the Polito score job. So I think it's like just setting up the score or whatever it's called, I can't quite remember. But yeah, that's what we're getting into for today. But not before I thank my amazing patrons. My £5 plus patrons are Ron Hyler, Evan the Snake, and Andrew Corbyn. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 plus patrons in the description down below, and on screen you'll see credits on my £1 plus patrons. Thank you so much everybody, it's truly appreciated and it goes a long way to help with the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to join those patrons, you can follow the link in the description down below to my Patreon page, but you don't have to do that because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be sure to share the video, and I will see you guys in episode 42. Bye guys.